can you give us a next cycle all-time high hex price prediction? We want guarantees,
Ooh.
exact number.
This is both chains, the combined price. I guess
Well, you can give us if you think we're gonna have different prices on different chains, you can give us that. If you think it's gonna be somewhat comparable, give us that. We want, but whatever you think is the come 2024, 25, 20, whatever the next cycle all-time high price.
I think your EHEX and PX together could be over $10.
Really?
I think so. Why not? Right?
Everyone hold them to that. And if
No.
$9.50, make sure you go to Furu. I'm kidding. Not financial advice, of course.
But I don't see why not. It's second cycle compared to Bitcoin's second cycle. It's got a lot of things that are a lot better than Bitcoin. So I don't see why it can't.
And one other thing as well, just to throw in, another reason as to why we could do very well is that Hex was mostly ignored by everyone the first cycle. So yeah, technically we did have a cycle, but it was extremely niche. It was extremely gate kept. None of the large influencers, paid attention. It wasn't like a XRP or a Chainlink where just absolutely all the retail had heard about it. No. Hex this last cycle was a very, very, very niche thing. And it didn't really start getting kind of well known until much, much later on into the bull market. Like you said, when Richard started going on these other bigger shows, that's kind of when people started hearing about it. So sure, Hex had a cycle, but it had a cycle where nobody had heard about it. So I think this next cycle, when Pulse Chain is going to be out, will be the cycle where people actually, for the first time, start hearing about Hex on a mass scale. Which is yeah,
absolutely. And that's like something people say is that maybe Hex could only do 100x because Ethereum in its first cycle did thousands and then it went down considerably. But it's not, you can't just look at coins first and second cycle. You have to look at other metrics as well. And like Cardano in its second cycle was trading on every single exchange, right? It was in its first cycle at the end, whatever, it was every single centralized exchange. Same thing with Ethereum and all those others. Hex is in its first cycle did 10,000x only on a DEX. So when everyone has access to it, like the sky's the limit. And you look at SHIB did like a 17,000x, but during its first cycle, it got listed everywhere. So I would not be surprised if it like goes down considerably to maybe even under 100x in its second, because there was just so much money that was able to go into it already. And the people, and anybody that had interest in getting in could have gotten in. There was money was one step away. So Hex does not have that yet. So once that happens, which will happen, it can go crazy. Just mathematically, so little money needs to go in for it to be at insane price points. Just imagine when everyone could put their money in. So
yeah, we broke the ceiling. We going from broke to billions. Sex up next, we potting the pump. No vex for Hex, we locking it up. Post chain, no, we not in the rut. With a heart like Richard the Marcus, we best. I'm a day one sacrifice, we guess. And we going from broke to beast, we invest. Crypto, we grow with ease, we impressing. Free game, believe we been blessed. Streams with ease, X out.